Welcome to Squatch-D TV, where the truth is first before all else. Join your hosts, veteran investigator, TV personality, and author Steve Coles, and from the Kentucky Bigfoot Research Project and the Kentucky Fried Fixes channel, Chris Bennett. Sit back and prepare to take yourself on a journey with the longest-running Bigfoot podcast, Squatch-D TV. Here are your hosts, Steve and Chris.
And good evening, cyberspace. Welcome to Squatch-D TV for today's date, April 16, 2025. I'm your host, your guide, the Squatch Sector Steve Coles, along with my co-host, Mr. Chris Bennett. What's up, my brother?
Steve, good to see you, man. Yesterday was tax day. I hope everybody got their taxes mailed off.
Well, they don't mail them anymore.
Oh, well, yeah, a lot of people just do it online, and which that's kind of handy. But, yeah, that always used to be the thing. And I remember, I don't know if they did do this in other states too, but in Kentucky, they used to keep the post offices open until midnight so they could, like, stamp your, tax return thing.
Now they do not.
Yeah, yeah. I guess all the overtime and stuff, yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody is pretty much e-filing them now anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They even, you go to a tax service and they e-file it for you.
Right, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's how I do mine. Just
in fact, in New York State, the only way to file your taxes is e-file them.
Really? Wow, that is cool. Yeah. Well, kind of if you don't have a home computer. Well, who doesn't have a home computer now, though? I mean, back in the old days, my parents never used a home computer. I actually fixed them, more than one, and took over there. And several instances tried to train them to use Windows and stuff like that. No, wasn't interested in it whatsoever. No interest at all.
Yep.
But that's just, the difference between the generations, I guess.
So
what are we going to be doing tonight? We're going to watch the Bob
Gymlan. We're not going to watch the actual Bob Gymlan video because I don't want to get dinged by YouTube or anything like that, just in case.
Well, I think they'll let you do that. I mean, you could show somebody else's video if you're going to talk about it, which is, well.
Yeah, but yes and no. Because remember last year with the Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, yes.
That doesn't mean they still can't ding you.
Yes, that's true. They can wrongfully file a copyright claim.
Right,
and then,
right.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
And since and truthfully, if I was going to do that, I would probably email him anyway, but There was no email on his YouTube channel, so a way to contact him.
Yeah.
So since it wasn't there, I mean, I would just encourage, the link to his video is down below. If people want to catch it after the show, that's fine.
Always put your email in your contact on your about page on your YouTube channel, because that way people can get in touch with you. And yeah, sometimes you get some spam mails or something, but
some people also like their privacy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and especially this gentleman that goes by the screen name of Bob Gymlan, in which he changed as an homage to Bob Gymlan, not to jab him or anything like that.
Yeah.
This guy seems like a real nice dude. He was actually on Joe Rogan, believe it or not, because he had gained a little bit of internet notoriety because his channel's done so well.
Yeah.
And if you watch his videos, you can understand why. So I will just preface this, that he does run the full gambit of hypotheses, but he leaves it at the end open-ended. Which is fine.
Yeah.
And he even said, and thankfully he says, well, I don't really think that this is a hoax. But there are some misnomers he had about this. Of course, what a lot of people don't understand is who's responsible for bringing this to the world. This video was me.
Yeah, right.
Was me. I was the first one ever in the Bigfoot research world to see this video. I was the first one to send it out. I was the first one to post it up. So
it should be the Pridgen Calls video.
Well, no. I didn't take it, and it's not my video, and I don't want to have that type of emotional investment into that kind of video myself.
But still a little credit where credit's due. Okay, you brought it to the attention of the Bigfoot world, so there should be a little credit in there for you. And which I know this, but you do too. But if nobody else knows it, that's not good.
And let me bounce how this all began. It came in as a BFR report. This was many years ago in 2002, 2003, when in my first run as a BFRO investigator.
Right.
And it popped up, and I read it. The guy said he had a video, and I cross-checked it, and he basically had reported it previously. And another BFO or investigator who was actually is from the New York City area.
Yeah.
We contacted him, but never followed up with it. Never even. So I called that investigator. I said, he never even saw the video. He never got a copy of it. He never asked for a copy of it.
Oh, well.
And I wrote it off.
Which
is horrible. I mean, not to knock the guy. That's why I won't name him. But that's.
If you're going to be an investigator, you got to, do the boot work. Right. I mean, I've driven for like 4 or 5 hours one way to check out a sighting and talk to some people. And, it turned out not to be a whole lot, but still, you never know until you go.
Right. So I took a look at it, and of course, it kind of made me scratch my head. It actually led to more questions than answered questions, which is always what you want.
Right.
I think if you see a video that adds to more that gives you more questions after watching it, is more of a positive video than a negative video.
Yeah.
Right. And of course, I had the who, the what, the when, the where, the why. Not only did he send me the video, but he sent me diagrams and the type of recorder he had recorded it on. And I'm trying to think. Somewhere I have
excellent documentation.
Well, yeah. And the fact is, he did not see the taller object in that video.
Right.
Which I spotted because I watched it on a giant screen TV. First time I watched it. Yeah. And back in 2003, I had this big old projection TV with the internal projector. Nothing like now where it's like, wow.
That I tell you what, that is a great tool to use when you're looking at these videos. You got to put it on big screen,
right?
So you can get a close up.
and that's the beautiful thing in my Squatch detective headquarters, as people saw probably by a picture I posted last week. Yeah. I do have I think I have, it's a 42-inch monitor above my computer set here, and it's also connected to my PC. So I can project anything I want onto that monitor from my PC. So if I'm looking at video, reviewing video, I can put it upstairs, stand there and watch it.
Right.
And then from there, I can bring it downstairs and go to my summaries.
That's handy.
Yes. But anyhow, we didn't do our roll call tonight.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah. Let's do the roll call.
So let's pause for a second and jump into this roll call. So first in tonight was Grant Rasha. Good to see you, Grant. Walter Kroll, what's up, brother? Jay Carey, what's going on? Sandra Piper, how are you? Roy Longley, he's been in there representing the lurkers.
Yeah.
Karen Fisher, good evening. Ron Meldrum, hello.
See you.
Michelle Wilfong, good to see you. Good to see you, Michelle. One of our members here. I just asked not to do any politics. There's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. We just like to remind people. Boris Kahn, what's up, Boris?
Good to see you, man.
Jeff D. Smith. Jeff D., what's going on? Hatman, brother. Pete H. in the house. Jen, what's happening, Jen? I'm sure her office assistant is nearby.
Yeah.
Mine walked out. And that is our chat for right now.
Looking for a treat. Well, quite a few people joined us on Wednesday night. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
So I'm also looking down at my little stream box to see our live count and see if that's working. And it is. Look at that. I'll be damned. It's a little small, but it'll work. Oh, well, anyway, getting back to that's pretty cool. It actually works. I've had quite the week. I've did some computer upgrades. Like I said, I've gotten my large screen now connected to my desktop instead of being to a secondary computer.
All right.
Because this computer actually has 4 video ports.
Yeah,
it's tremendous. And we've added the DVD burner, and we've added some extension cables to a couple of things to make things a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
And we got the big memory upgrade coming this week. So
that's cool.
And so things
more
are
memory.
A lot. Right. Yep. It'll definitely make the process of running the stream a little bit easier as well, too. So, but anyway, getting back to this thing. So Bob,
I don't know, Grant. I've got an 8-track player somewhere. I don't know where it's at, but I've got one somewhere. Unless somebody needed it worse than I did.
There was a reason why I wanted the DVD player, the DVD burner. Many things now, you just upload them, right? You upload all the drivers and all that stuff. But every once in a while, I have a documentary DVD.
Yeah.
Or something. And what I wanted to do was convert some of my documentaries to video so I can watch them on the computer.
Right. Yeah.
And, if I need to screenshot or talk about something, I can do that.
Yeah. Makes it handy.
Right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of some documentary reviews every once in a while as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. And what I can do is I can send you a link to those documentaries so you can watch them.
Right.
And that way, when we do the review.
Yeah.
So, So a lot of things cooking in the old coconut here. As well as developing some programs for my computer, including my computer now can spectrogram any audio, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also a lot of the photo forensics. My computer now can do its own ELA testing. So I'm doing a lot of programming, putting stuff into the computer that will work work flawlessly and give us some hard data on Bigfoot evidence. So,
and there's a reason why Steve is doing this, because you guys are going to get to see a benefit from it eventually. Right. No release date yet, but you will see a benefit from it.
Yep, absolutely. And there's so many. I got to have like 10 projects going on all at once, and at the same time, getting my presentation ready for next month, which will be the season's presentation, because my show season starts 1 month from tomorrow at the Kinderhook Memorial Library in Kinderhook, New York. Well, I'll be with author of the Kinderhook Creature, Bruce Hallenbeck. Well, we'll be giving lectures and selling books and answering questions as well.
Very good.
Oh, look at that. The zip drives. I remember those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. I remember them. I forgot them though until you just mentioned it.
Yeah. And the cartridges. Yeah, you do it like a Robert didn't do the cartridge ones where you.
So my very first computer had a tape drive. A tape drive, Chris.
Well, mine had a 5 1/4-inch floppy.
Yeah, but mine took a cassette.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was hooked up to a recorder and a player. And when you wanted to load a program in, it connected with these communication cables. You would hit play, and it would load the program into the computer. If you wanted to save a program, you would put another cassette in and record.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was quite the process.
Oh, well, yeah.
But of course, I can thank my brother Bob and my father for in 1981 getting my first computer, a Texas Instrument TI-99.
Yeah.
That created this computer junkie, because years later I went into high school and we learned on the old Apple computers. Everybody had Apples. This is before IBM really got into the game.
Oh man, mine was an IBM 8088 processor with a 10 megabyte hard drive and a 5 1/4 inch floppy drive, and I think I had 256K memory.
Oh yeah, there you go, Mick, the Commodore PET. Yeah, Mick is the one. By the way, Mick is the one who now, mind you,
Mick, Commodore PET.
So let's get the show back on track to our action.
Yeah. Just sidetracked there for a minute.
Yeah. So hello, Cowboy 1, and I see Robert Denduven walked in as well as Mick.
Cowboy Robert.
So anyway, Mick says, well, what makes him an authority? Nothing makes anybody an authority. Anybody can talk about. I don't care if people are talking about stuff like the New York baby video, or AKA the Pridgen film, or the Vermont trail cam photo, as long as they're being honest and upfront and giving their opinion and not taking shots, and not being completely off base. Everybody can say, I don't think it's a Bigfoot, and that's fine. I'm good with that. But don't call it a hoax when we've already deemed that it's not a hoax. Don't deem it a misidentification when we haven't deemed it a misidentification. When we've deemed it as an unsub. And I have my leanings, what it may be. Other people may have other leanings, what it may be. And that's all fine, and that's good. Sorry for the Gen X diversion. No, all good, Robert. I like that. But getting back to, so the video, as usual, Bob has got this very nice, calm, soothing voice that he talks, unlike this rambunctious bastard here. And he, breaks down all the possibilities. He even says that he thinks the likelihood is of it being a hoax is unlikely, and I agree. Now, the big, there are some things on the video that were incorrect. At one point, he says, and that's fine. People can get confused about things. We're not doing this to knock Bob Gymlan down. I think he did an excellent job. He does an excellent video. You should all check it out. Again, the description is down below, or the link is down below in the description. Please give it a watch. Give it a thumbs up over there. And hopefully some of his folks come over here to watch this program. But does a great job. But of course, not being there. And you know what? I got something wrong all these years, and I got something wrong, which is constantly why I revisit things. Now, I'll start off by citing my own mistake. All right. And this was a belief I had. But I had always thought it was illegal to own a primate in New York State. Well, it is illegal to own a primate in New York State, but that did not occur until January 1st, 2005.
So
in 1997, it was okay to own a primate, but you had to have a permit and follow certain rules and certain items.
Yes.
So it wasn't like you could just have one without a permit.
Right. There was a couple that raised a chimpanzee from an infant, and they're going to try to raise it as a human child would be raised. And I think they had to have a permit in order to keep it. And they were in New York.
And the people were grandfathered in. So in 1997, it was okay to own, provided you had a permit. But that doesn't change the fact. The fact number one was that the property owner was not allowing animals onto the property because they did not have insurance to cover that. Right. That was number one. And number two, it would be the most irresponsible act to let your pet primate go climbing a tree at dusk. Right? Because you ain't going to get it back down.
We'll look for him in the morning.
So to me, it still doesn't change much. because the main thing was they didn't let pets on the property, and 2, you would not let your animal go wandering around. So I have to correct myself and admit that, hey, I was wrong about that. And for some reason, I thought it always was illegal, but it wasn't. And I don't know why I thought that, but.
Well, just a little bit mixed up on the date there, Steve. Don't beat yourself up too bad about it.
No, I'm not beating myself up at all. But we always say that if we're wrong, we'll admit we're wrong, and we always here to set the record straight. We're not above being wrong at times.
Right.
So that's the huge thing. There is no ego trip where I have to fight and stomp, and it is what it is.
Right.
It doesn't change the veracity of my argument, but it adjusts it to make it more accurate. So let's get on to some of the things now. Next slide here. So let's be sure the video was taken on May 23rd, 1997. It was discovered, the anomaly was discovered in December of 2002. So one of the things that I don't think is really clearly mentioned in that video was it wasn't discovered for almost 5 years. In fact, it was over 5 years. It was 5.5 years. And by that time, that property had been converted into an ATV park.
Yeah.
So that made any kind of follow-up investigation, even at that point, kind of difficult.
Yeah.
At one point, the video says that the video was in the Catskills. It wasn't. It was actually about an hour south of the Catskill in Ulster County, whereas the Catskills are in Greene County, the county north of Ulster County.
Right.
But Ulster County in the village or the hamlet of Modena, New York.
Right.
And we're going to show that location in a bit. And of course, the video length was 2 minutes and 12 seconds long.
Well, I think, the fact that getting it out there that this was caught by accident also helps a lot of the information, because a lot of people that watch that video is like, why didn't the dude zoom in on it, or why didn't they go up there? They didn't see it.
Right.
It was just an accident that it was caught in the background of the they had some people there around lawn chairs or something, if I remember right, Steve.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the video.
Okay, good.
Because one of the contentions that was made was that they couldn't understand why the audio, there was no audio to the video.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of chuckled.
Yeah.
Because all the video I've ever released of it, I've cut the video out.
Cut the audio? Yeah.
I cut the audio out because the audio is so annoying.
Right.
You want to hear a drunk guy prattle on? I think I've played it here and there with the audio bits and dribs and drabs audio, and I automatically mute it.
Yeah.
So you can tell who's got the source video right here, because we're going to watch the highest quality video. And we're just going to let it run here for the 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And here is the video with the audio that people are wondering why the audio is cut. It was because of me. And you'll understand why I cut the audio out.
Yeah, these guys were partying, okay?
Yeah, and they were... Talk about a bender. But you'll understand why, because when you hear them start talking, it actually takes away from the concentration you want to have on the actual thing that's going on behind them. So here is, I'm going to click over to media assets. Here we go. Let's click over to the right video. Here we go. All right, here it is.
Okay, are we filming now?
We're filming.
Okay, over here.
It's natural.
Why natural? I have something to say, god damn it. You want to act natural? I got something to say.
He's got a microphone in his hand.
I got something to say. I got a microphone.
Go ahead, Paul, because we're all interested.
I don't want to
in
close
your
up.
opinion.
Say that's good enough. I just want to say that this is the Limbo Lake campgrounds, and this is the camping time of the can. We came here to camp, and Kenny's main objective is to burn cans. And if you notice within the fire, and Doug, please get a shot of this.
There you go.
Can with one can in there. I want you to look at this, because when we leave, ladies and gentlemen, when we leave here, we hope to have many cans melted in here. And this is the beginning. This is the Friday night. It's about 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we hope to have many, and as the cans melt, our fun will increase. So this is the Limbo Lake Campgrounds number one night, beginning the first can, and with the first can, we will burn many more, and may we burn many more in years to come.
Here, here.
Thank you.
Here, here.
There.
As
There's
we
gonna be
pan
2 of
over,
these
you can
cans
see
full.
Kenny. He's going to
2
start
cans.
babbling a little bit as well.
2 coffee cans
All right,
full.
now we're gonna
And
pan
you said
out
you could
across
fit
the
5
lake.
cases in 1 coffee can. I brought extra big
It's a
bags.
small lake, actually. It's a pond. But you can still get an idea of just how good size this is. There are some nice fish in this body of water here. Caught a few. Hopefully get a few on film tomorrow. All right, as you can see, we got the campsites, each and every one here starting the fires now. It's almost 7:30, quarter after, something like that.
And I'm sure there was more to the video, but I think that's where he cut it off for me.
Yes. Yeah.
But as you can clearly see that,
Oh yeah, they were happy.
yeah, this is a completely,
Well, what got me, when we're looking at the money shot there, the guy moved his big head right in front of. I mean, I'm sure he didn't realize it, but unfortunate bad luck there. I mean, but
okay, Cowboy 1, you are completely wrong. Completely wrong. Okay, here we go. Somebody's saying, isn't this off of Finding Bigfoot? No. Finding Bigfoot aired it in 2012. Okay. If you look at squatchdetective.com, look at it back in 2005. It's there. They came to me. Yeah,
they did do an episode on it though.
Right.
Yeah.
They came to me. And no, it's not a doll with a rope. I have explored all 300 and some odd frames of this video where the tree was in frame. It jumps off. I suggest you go to squatchdetective.com, look in the investigation files, and watch the video there, or watch the video on this, and you'll see how this is something that moves up, over, up, swings twice into the tree, and then drops down. So
I was at first I was highly skeptical of this video, and I was too quick to dismiss it. Like, oh well, it's a monkey. Next. No. It wasn't until I viewed it frame by frame.
Chris, to be fair with you,
Yeah.
it's either going to be one of two things.
Mm-hmm.
It's either going to be what we're looking for, or
Right.
it's going to be some sort of monkey.
Yes, without a tail.
Right. Or it could be so blurry and so far away that perhaps we didn't see the tail. Or maybe the tail was obstructed.
No,
I'm not discounting that.
No, there's no tail there, man. That's what I was looking for. In every frame, I was looking for a tail, and I never did see one.
Right.
Right. See, that's why I went from being skeptical of the video to I kind of like this,
Right. And the fact that it's 1997.
Right.
Right. If you're going to pull a hoax, guess when you're going to present it? Right afterwards.
Yeah.
And you would not have all the details you would not have the type of camera it was made with. You would not get all that information. You would leave out the fact that there is also a tall, uniform, colored subject walking from right to left and then back to right again and into where the tree is.
Yeah.
Right. So there are a lot of things in this video that, no, this is not a hoax. This is not a whip antenna, because we've already looked at the weather data.
Yeah.
That this is not a.
I think that was one of the
No,
things-
actually, funny thing you should mention it, Grant. It was not. It was a Sony Handycam VHS-C camera. Now, mind you, remember, this is 1990s technology here. This is not. There was no 4K. I don't think there was. I think the highest definition at the time was 480.
640 by 480, maybe.
Yeah. 680. Yep, 640 by 480 was the highest definition you have.
Yeah. Oh man.
Right.
But yeah, those guys were pretty happy. The guys burning cans.
And that was the whole purpose. Yeah, we hope to fill up this thing with more cans because the more cans we have, the more fun we have. In other words,
we're burning cans. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, dude's happy.
Right. So, and then what lends to me even the more the thing is these guys are actually timestamping the video for us.
Yeah.
And they're doing it like you would back in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
You get a video camera. Hey, where we are. It's the first day of Limbo Lake Festival. It's about 8:30 at night. Here we are. Right. And this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then Doug spins the camera around. Yeah. And that's not Doug talking, by the way. Doug spins the camera around and starts narrating a little bit about the festival that's going on across the pond. And by the time we get it, that park had been turned into an ATV park.
Yeah.
And the whole thing looked completely different. A lot of areas were mowed down. They were little roads made so they could drive their little ATVs around the pond.
Right.
By the first time so there was no sense in me going there at that point.
I'll tell you what, for such an early videographer, Doug had it going on. He was doing a good job. He was explaining the scenery, what was there. Talked about the pond, not only the lake, and is it like a big pond? Not only that, but there's a lot of fish there. Okay, well that's cool. That's good stuff to know. And there's some other things about that area too that are good to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the office assistant has returned and is in his chair.
All right.
And he's staring at me. I think he went out and ate his bowl of food he had out there.
Well, the chew stick has went up to I think $3.75 per bag now over at the Dollar General store, and we usually buy these. I think you get 30 chew sticks per bag. They started out like a couple.
So Cowboy 1, other than what you think, what evidence do you have that the video was hoaxed? You have no evidence. So, but that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're welcome to draw your own conclusions, of course. Like I said before, when I first saw the video.
And remember, you got to get up pretty flipping early in the morning to fool me. So just remember that.
I after reviewing this thing frame by frame and spending an extraordinary amount of time, more than I should have, it's either got to be Bigfoot or a monkey that somebody removed the tail from for some reason.
Well, that they snuck into this place and whatever,
and they let it off. They let it climb around in the tree by itself at dark.
And then waited 5.5 years to show the video to anybody.
Right.
And never asked for a bit of notoriety for it. Never asked money for it.
Right.
Never asked money for people to show it. Gave me carte blanche to put it out there.
Well, another thing about it is if this had been somebody with a pet, a small primate as a pet, when it was aired on Finding Bigfoot and everything, somebody would have called up and said, "Hey, dude, that's not Bigfoot. That's me. That's me."
And then Doug appeared on Finding Bigfoot. But years earlier, Doug had appeared on Squatch Detective Radio.
Right. Yeah.
When it was being hosted, I think, by co-hosted with Billy Willard at the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, very, very open guy as to what was going on. I mean, at first to say, no, we didn't see anything. We didn't hear anything. It's just, there it was. Holy, and we didn't know what it was. And the fact that they didn't even pick up on the bigger one in the video that I said, "Hey, did you see the big one in the video? Huh? Yeah, take a look at the video. Now look right here." And I was there when he had that first reaction over the phone when he saw it.
And it's not like that. If Cowboy,
so
if Cowboy wants to believe it's a hoax, that's fine. But there's no way that Mr. Pridgen hoaxed this.
And Cowboy, I would say this.
Yeah.
you don't base things, hoax or not, you don't base them on completely objective reasons, just saying, I think it's a hoax. That is, we don't say we think it's a Bigfoot. If we're going to be researchers, let's be researchers. And you can say, well, I doubt I doubt the veracity of the film. Okay, that's fine. But you can't call it, and I understand you think it's a hoax, but have some reasons, man. Have some definitive reasons.
Steve, do New Yorkers even know how to climb a tree?
Yeah, in fact, there's only about 5 counties in New York. Bronx County, Brooklyn, the boroughs of New York City that don't have a lot of trees. But Staten Island and actually even Brooklyn has trees. So yeah, we know how to climb trees very well, considering that New York is 90% farmland.
Yeah.
And hunting land. Remember, we have the biggest state park in the country.
Yeah.
So we know how to climb trees.
We're not talking New York City here, okay? The concrete jungle.
But in that case, we know how to climb fences.
Yeah, but they got a lot of people shoved up together in New York City, though. There's a lot of people there. But once you get out of New York City area and start cruising out along the interstates, it's like rolling hills, mountainous terrain. It's beautiful.
So, no, very, very incorrect, cowboy. Very incorrect.
Wait a minute. Let's see what he's saying here. In the video, the baby was swinging back and forth, but no arm grabbed a branch. So somebody was playing a rope with a doll tied to the end of it. Kind of common sense, sir.
No, watch the video on the channel. I don't have time to pull it out of my butt here, but no, not so much. It goes hand over hand in a tree.
Yeah.
It swings back and forth.
Yeah. That's not a marionette doll or something.
Right. It swings back and forth and then moves over and then drops. Not once, but twice.
Whatever the subject is, he's absolutely alive.
Yeah, I think I have all these. Let me see if I can pull this out of my butt. There we are.
No, cowboy. We're not saying it is a Bigfoot. It's got to be one of two things. So whatever it is, it's a living being, whatever it is, or creature, whatever. So it's got to be either what we're looking for, Bigfoot, or somebody's small primate that does not have a tail. I looked into the other things. The other explanation is somebody thought it might be a flag on a antenna of a car and the wind blowing. That's not it. If you view it, the footage frame by frame, you can pick these things up. But it's not going to be something you can glance at and pick out. It's going to be something you have to really do the work on. And, like I said, when I first started out, I was highly skeptical. I thought it's just a monkey. It's just a monkey. It's no big deal. No, it's something more. So, I was left with the feeling that I like it. And it's either a Bigfoot or it is a monkey with a tail been removed. But the large subject was interesting too.
I don't know if this will work. Because years ago, I had saved everything. Yeah. Damn it. I can try to present it. The last time we tried presenting a video.
Uh-oh.
I lost my sound.
Locked up the show, yeah.
No, it didn't lock. I lost my sound.
Well, let's not risk that.
No, let's give it a try.
Okay.
Let's give it a try. If not, I can always back up and come back in. So let's try.
Just show the original video and pause it.
This thing will not even stream. You know what I can do? I can share screen it.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Do that.
So let me just do that.
That is the Pridgen Vieo.
Hang on. I seem to have lost the wrong one. No, that's
the Pridgen. Pridgen Vieo.
All right, here we are. There we are. Okay. So now let me do this.
Thank you, Mick. Yeah, Mick typed it in the chat. The Pridgen Vieo. If you guys are listening on the podcast, it's the Pridgen, Pridgen Vieo. And you should be able to find it on YouTube or on the Squatch-D TV channel here on YouTube.
I hate the fact that you have to remove something to add something now. All right. There it is jumping. Boom. And now you see it kind of hanging there for a second. Now it's on the low limb. And the camera is going to go away.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to try to get the cursor where we should be looking next. And right up in here, right there, there it is swinging into the tree. Boom, and hand over hand into the tree. Here, I'll go back again a little bit.
Oh man, it's so it's so grainy, man. It's hard to tell.
I know. Yeah, watch. Right there.
Okay.
See it?
Yeah.
Moving. Moving. Now it goes into the tree. Now we're gonna clip this for a quick second. Now watch right here. Swinging back.
Yes.
And then drop.
Yeah. Hanging on. Yeah.
Swinging back. And then drop.
Yep.
And it's hanging.
Yep.
And you actually see for a brief second another arm. There's the other arm trying to grab.
And the fro was blocking him. That's what gets
me. Damn fro.
There we go. Back up, out. There we go.
But
it's having a good time.
This is what really gets me is this movement right here.
Yeah.
Because there you're seeing depth.
Right. And the large subject was walking in that wooded, grassy area too, you know.
Right.
Oh, let's see.
Well, I guess we found another work around streaming video, so that works pretty good because now I have that whole screen just to play with there.
It worked, yeah. When it's zoomed in so much, it's really grainy. But you know, hey man, that's all we got to work with.
Yeah, it does seem kind of arboreal, but let's keep on trucking along here with us. So let's look at the area. The area was Limbo Lake, and I believe it was in this area of the park that this was actually seen. I could be wrong. I could be off by some degrees. It's really difficult to tell now that it's changed so much, but that's Limbo Lake there. In the scheme of things, that's a wider shot. It's just outside the hamlet of Modena.
Yeah. I think you're right, Steve, on the location, because when he panned the camera to the right, he showed the lake or what he called the big pond.
Right.
So right. I believe you're right.
Yeah. And then if we look at the area overall, we're very close to a couple of state parks, rather large state parks as well.
And this area was also home to an old apple orchard.
Limbo Lake, prior to it becoming this little event center for a while, was actually a 300-acre apple orchard and fruit farm. When I went there in 2012, there were still wild apples growing. There were still wild strawberries, wild blueberries, wild raspberries, and probably some dingleberries too.
Well, we know they used to be out there burning cans. Those guys. Oh, they were no. Those guys were having a good time. I'm not knocking them for that.
Right.
I've been known to have a good time too back during those times.
Yeah, I'm just so glad I am able to pull these clips up pretty quick, considering the number of files I have on this computer.
Yeah. Yeah, not all primates have tails. That's true. I saw that earlier. I understand that. But these smaller primate of this size would
see, to me, that we can't tell if it has a tail or not. I know some people say, will swear up and down it has no tail or it has a tail. You really can't tell. You really can't tell.
I looked. I couldn't see any shot.
Yeah, but you can't say with 100% certainty because of that glare from the sun. And the sad thing about it is, I remember looking at the sunset times,
right?
And it was right around sunset, so it couldn't have been at any worse time because they were facing. I don't even know what direction they're facing, to tell you the truth.
Well,
but it looks to me they're facing a little bit, to the east, and that would make sense too. Well,
if I could, my thinking was when I was checking it frame by frame, if I could see the arm, I should be able to see a tail if one's present.
Right.
And I never could find a tail. I could see the arms, but never could find a tail.
Right. And when you look at that, so, whatever it is, it's definitely not human, and it's definitely not a prop. It's definitely not something. It's something that's there. But the most amazing thing is when it leaps, you see that movement as the tall, solitary object starts to move. You see that one.
Yes.
It's like a frame and a half. You just see this movement up.
Right. And
okay. Okay, and he says, and yes, I know you guys got it from a TV show. No, we did not, Lazy Cowboy. Or I'm sorry, not Lazy Cowboy 1. We did not get it from a TV show. In fact, hang on.
Oh, Steve, he's just messing with you. He knows that Cowboy 1, quit messing with Steve. You know he brought this video to light, right? Oh, man. Yeah. I think Steve, the Cowboy 1's just messing with you. He knows you brought this video to light. He knows you're the one that introduced it.
I don't know if he does or not.
Yeah, he's just pushing your buttons. That's all it is. Oh. So,
there it is.
Comment, Boris. Sloth's gone wild, maybe. Maybe if that yep, that's the video. Yep.
3,900 and something that nobody else has. Here's the documentation.
Yeah.
Actually, here.
Boris, if that was a sloth, man, he was powdered up because he was moving fast. That is pretty cool, though. Yeah, it's hard to make it out, Steve. It's not focusing on there. Shoot. Whoa, right there. Yeah, it focused. To Steve, well, this is the tape of the tree thing. I don't know what the hell it is, but I know it's not a fake. I think you will say the same after you watch it. The tape is a clip from a camping trip to upstate New York in May of 97. The clip was shot at dusk, 7:30, 7:45.
And actually, he was wrong. It was 8:30 to 9 o'clock.
Okay, yeah.
9 o'clock.
May 23rd, 1997. As soon as the tape starts, watch the trees at center over the top of my friend's head. Please call and tell me what you think it was ASAP.
And here's the diagram.
Hey, man, that's pretty cool. That's a lot better drawing than I could do. I think I could probably do the little stick man. But look at that documentation. Awesome. Awesome. Doug Pridgen, you are a saint. Dude, Bigfoot researcher from way back. This is good.
Ask him why his head's so big. It's because of the fro. He's got the perm going on.
Hey, that was cool back then. I remember that. I remember those days.
That was the 70s, not the 90s.
No. Yeah, you could do it.
The 90s was the mullet.
See, in the 70s, you had the perms. In the 80s, you had big hair. And in the 90s, the perms came back a little bit.
Okay, cool beans, Cowboy One. I didn't think you were trying to mess with me. I just wanted you to know that I was the first to get this. They didn't get this from me. That was from 2002, I believe, or 2003. I'm sorry, early 2003. And in fact, if you even internet archive SquatchDetective.com in 2005 when it launched, you'll see it there. But that was there way long. In fact, Finding Bigfoot contacted me to get a hold of Doug. And the fact that we had Doug on Squatch Detective Radio way back in, I want to say, 2006. You know, when we first started the show, when we first started the podcast, the audio version, he was like one of the first guests I wanted to have. And somewhere I have an audio clip of him somewhere. So, well, I appreciate it, Cowboy One. You're not trying to gaslight me, and I appreciate that. Just don't ever, I don't like being called, hang on, let me get back to where I don't ever like being called untruthful. That's, especially when, and when you said, yeah, I know you guys got this from a TV show. No, we didn't.
No, they got it from us.
They got it
from Steve. They got it from Steve.
That's why I'm able to cut that clear-cut video like that, because I have the highest quality video of it at all, and it's right there on that disc.
And the Vermont trail cam pic that also came from Steve.
Correct.
Yeah. So you'll see a episode of that on Finding.
Because the first group that investigated it wanted it to be kept a secret.
Right.
And Frank was mad about that. He goes, "This is important stuff. Here, I'll give it to Steve. And Steve, go do your investigation. Right. And whatever it is, it is."
And it took, a while before that picture was even released.
Ooh, I had it for almost 5 months. Yeah. And the same thing with the Pridgen video. That was a 4-month investigation. That wasn't quite as long because I didn't have to go out to the scene and take measurements because that scene had been destroyed. But I did make some phone calls, did a frame-by-frame analysis of every single frame of that video within where the unsub was in, I should say. Yeah, I saw that too. That was earlier. Yeah. No, the porcupine video comes from Chris Noel.
Oh, man.
But anyway, the other thing too is getting back to Bob Gymlan's video.
Yeah.
Was he talked about the potentials of, I don't know if a Bigfoot climbs, in its youth, but all primates climb when they're young. And this is really kind of a neat chart I made up.
When I was
like that chart, I made that chart this morning.
That looks good. I like that.
but because it's an exploration of our hands and our feet, and that's why we have, like I've always said this, that's why we have monkey bars and trees, and even some people have gone to rock climbing. But I gotta say that climbing is not in our nature. It's not instinctual to us, as it is all the other the wild primates, such as gorillas, bonobos, and chimpanzees and orangutans. It comes natural to them. To us, we kind of learn it, and that's, but we do. We all climb as kids. We all climb things. Do we not climb in and out of our cribs? Do we not climb over things that we need to? So we're climbers. And think about our mechanics. We have these hands that can grasp. We have feet that can push us off. So it's just a natural thing to all of us. And I got myself caught up in my
I spent a lot of time climbing trees in Cumberland County, Kentucky as a youth. Loved it, especially cedar trees. You can climb up those things. You get up about 10 or 12 feet high, kick your weight over to one side, and then hang on to the tree and ride it down to the ground. Just lightly land on the ground.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris did has a lot of experience climbing out of bedroom windows when the husband shows up.
No. But climbing trees, yes. Now, could I do it now? Probably not. I would like to. That was fun. Oh man. But yes, sir. I have rode many of the cedar trees over to the ground from near the top. Of course,
ladies and gentlemen, Boris called for it. Here it is.
Get me a Snapple.
I used to climb the trees out front of my mom's house. We had a water maple when we lived at a little house in Horse Cave in town. She had water maple trees in the front yard. We got in trouble for breaking those limbs.
And folks, Cowboy One's just doing his job. He's asking questions. I appreciate that. Yeah. And no, Walter, I'm not playing a dum dum da yet, unless we get something to play. But Cowboy One, you're welcome here anytime. And hey, but trust us when. No, in fact, don't trust us. Check us. When we say we were the first to put this out here, I was first to put this out there. I'm not bullshitting you. That's going to be easily verified. And the Finding Bigfoot got the most press out of it.
Yeah.
But in fact, I was on a Channel 13 local news program, the Bigfoot Chronicles, back in 2005, where I show this video. And I say in the video, at least in this video, we know there's something in the tree that's not human.
Right.
Yeah. And that's how I left it.
Yeah.
Right? And as you will see, we are very cautious in calling something, this is a Bigfoot, right?
Mm.
What are the odds? I think the odds are more in favor it is than it is not. Something that's completely failed to mention in thinking that this is a hoax, Cowboy, and please, I'm not deriding you, I'm trying to educate you the best I can, is that you still haven't explained the large dark figure in the background of that.
Yeah, it's not no small individual there either. And
it's all uniform in color.
Yeah.
Like there's no blue jeans or shorts or anything like that, or a hoodie or anything or different color, or even any light patch or skin that you can see. It's just this dark bump moving along and then turning around and coming back.
Yeah.
All right. This one's for Walter.
Yeah, Wood Booger Farm knows what I'm talking about. You climb up the hill, you grab the cedar tree, climb to the top of it, lean over, ride it over to the next one, grab that one, lean over, ride it down. You keep going till you get all the way down the hill or until you run out of
Hey, grasshopper snuck in.
Hey, grasshopper. Welcome. right here at the end of the show, dude.
Pancho Zorch. You done,
Oh,
done it.
Grasshopper might have been lurking tonight. I do that.
You know.
I do that. Yeah. But good to see you guys. And Pancho, welcome.
So I think we've timed that one perfectly. Check out his review down there. He's got a few good shots of it too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he grabbed that off of my stuff or he did it on his own, but here you saw the original film in its entirety with the audio. So that'll and you know what? If we are the only one, if supposedly nobody has seen this film without the audio, why is it that we have it with the audio?
Yeah, there are some can burning dudes up there. Apparently that's a thing. I don't know. In New York.
Take care, Woodbugger.
See, man.
So, Chris, this is it. This wraps the show for tonight.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight on Wednesday. We appreciate you. We do this because of you. And we know we've got the greatest audience we could ever hope for. So thank you guys. We appreciate it.
And that does include Cowboy One, one of our new members.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. All the new members and all the old members. Thank you guys. We appreciate the support. And if it's your first time listening, or if you're listening over on the podcast, you guys get over to youtube.com /@Squatch-D TV. Check out the channel. Subscribe if you hadn't already. Smash the thumbs up button on the way out if you hadn't already. It helps us with our daily battle against the YouTube algorithm. But thank you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Hang on a second, Chris.
Yeah, man.
Pull up that comment by Grant.
Grant. This one?
Yeah.
One can is okay to burn. 2 cans are illegal.
There we go. Somebody wanted the rim shot tonight.
I'm surprised, we didn't have a platypus joke.
Oh, no, somebody did mention a platypus tonight.
Oh, okay. Well,
and a porcupine.
I missed it. Sorry, guys.
And a porcupine.
Okay.
So, everybody, we will see you Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern here. Have a good rest of the week. Stay safe. Be healthy. Have a great weekend. And, of course, keep on squatching, folks. We'll catch everybody here Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Squatch-D TV. Catch you all in a bit.
We thank you for being here with us on Squatch-D TV. If you haven't taken the time yet, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And oh yes, hit that notification bell too. We don't want you to miss anything. If you really like our content, you should consider becoming a member. And it's really inexpensive and a great way to support not only the show, but honest Bigfoot research. Everyone have a great week. Be safe and God bless. We will see you all here next time on Squatch-D TV. Keep on squatching.